I say unto God in this iron cell, why have you left me in this life of hell? He spoke to me in a voice that was crying, if you believe this, and to yourself you've been lying. Yo, check it. In my journey, I met many, some in past and some became foes. One in particular I met around 18 years old. A small man in physical stature, large in relevance, paired with streetwise and unusually high intelligence. He was 10 years my senior in age and further in wisdom, especially in the world I was choosing to partake in. The man I speak of was from a neighborhood called the Bottoms, a Shreveport, Louisiana red light district filled with prostitution, drugs, gambling houses, and guns. Yeah, they got him. A neighborhood of investigations and who shot him, which led to RICO acts and years behind bars for a lot of them. The man I speak of was a manager of unmanageable per se, society's outcasts and derelicts who either never knew or lost their way. I myself fell under his decisive rule, as if we trusted his mind and diplomacy more than our own, cause we was fools. Sebastian Richardson, aka had a reputation for a temper and a bad attitude, known for keeping a code and moral aptitude, all in an environment of less desirables, where instructions and rules normally weren't pliable. A tale of two men, two souls who in some capacity believed, but it's the spirit of God's perseverance that never gave in until they both received.
He said he was already locked in. I told him Bottom Boy wasn't a game. He smirked and said, ain't the objective the same? Only the unity and the collective aim.
I don't even know what I'm getting myself in. Just on the gas, the wheels spin. Out of control once again.
This functions in the environment of our youth. They lead them to painful path for stability and truth. No race or economical status is immune. We were all searching in the dark.
Walk the parks in the night, sometimes scared and alone, but drop my nuts and play man, too many problems at
Locked
home.
up on a first-degree murder. The streets say he didn't do the crime, but I knew before he lied on someone to get free, he'd rather do the time.
Awoke to the cold and stainless, being tightened upon my wrist, drug outside, face down upon the ground to be frisked. Heard the words, I know you did it, come out plain.
I learned that it takes more strength to help in a world where there's little trust. But the love of God covers everything. The love of God empowers us.
If you do as I ask, they will listen to you. For as I said before, they know you're true. So what do you say? Can we work together? I say, thank you, God. I'm yours forever. Little Oak, CDC.
Hello, y'all. I'm Sebastian Bamm Richardson. I was locked up on the conspiracy of the Bottom Boy.
Brett Rogers, a.k.a. Little Oak back then, caught a principal to a second-degree murder charge back in 94.
We experienced both things with penitentiary and going to jail. The only thing is, he learned at an early age to do something different. It took me longer because I was stubborn and going on. So now I end up doing 28 years in the federal system, and I suffered a lot. And we wanted to talk to y'all to show y'all the difference in making a good decision at an earlier age, and you can have a more fulfilling life than waiting and to make this decision to do something positive and suffer a lot of hardship, pain, and anger that I went through and everything. Our short little old stories in our rap is about how my life was and how his life was something different. And that's the opportunity to give y'all the opportunity to choose to do something different, because we do have a great love for y'all, because y'all remind us of ourselves. Every area got youngsters that doing something, and we just want y'all to do something different.
So I quickly saw the folly that they could actually throw you in jail for a very long time without any evidence, and then backing that up as soon as I was released off of that charge. Not shortly after that was when the Bottoms got swept, and we looked up to them. Bamm was one of my, I guess you could say OGs. Yeah, I looked up to him, and so shortly after that, I also got to see that they got swept away and they got a RICO act, and they really didn't have any physical evidence on him. I followed the trial, and he still went to jail for 27 years. So it helped turn me to the right path that this is a bad idea. I need to go a different direction.
All right, so listen here, both of us doing something positive right now. I've got a label, a clothing label. I got a book that I've just written, and he got And he got his Millie B's pickle and a remodeling. Tell him what you got, brother.
Yeah, I got the Millie B's Pickle and Company, and I've been doing remodeling for like 30 years experience, so that was a good thing to fall back on too, learning trades to keep me out of the corporate world that I don't do well in.
Okay, and both of us live in a fulfilling life. We want you to live a fulfilling life also.
Yes, God bless. Peace.